Here's an exclusive report that has been filed from Chernihiv by Republic TV's Shaban Sen.
95 miles north of Kiev is the city of Chernihiv, from where we are broadcasting right now. A city that was recently recaptured by the Ukrainian forces. It is this very place that was under siege for several weeks put together. The Russian troops entered the city of Chernihiv from Belarus, and they tried to encircle this entire city. What you see behind me is the iconic Hotel Ukraine that was bombed just about a few weeks ago. Locals here say that this is an iconic hotel. This area is essentially attracted by several tourists. But as the war began, residents of this area say that they were cut off from power, gas for the longest time. In fact, there was a point in time when residents here did not have enough potable water to drink, and for several weeks they were led to starvation. In fact, what we have also picked up while traveling through most parts of Chernihiv is that this entire city was completely encircled by the Russian troops. There were multiple bases that were created by the Russian troops in and around Chernihiv, and they were planning to move towards Kiev through the city of Chernihiv. Important to point out here is that the Ukrainian forces somehow managed to ensure that the city center is protected. But what we have also seen is that air assets were used by the Russian Federation, and they've carried out artillery shelling in most places. And that's the reason why, if you see in and around the city, that a lot of these residential buildings have been completely flattened out. This city was recaptured just a few days ago, along with Irpin and Bucha, but this happens to be one of the axes that was actually being used by the Russian troops to move towards the capital city of Kiev. What the Russians essentially believed is that through their bases that are in Belarus, it perhaps would have been far more easier for them to go through Chernihiv and enter the city of Kiev, which they failed miserably. In fact, they've also retreated from here. They've gone back to Belarus. Most of their specialized units that were operating inside this very region, they've now gone back to Belarus, which is not perhaps very far. In fact, this is a bordering region to Belarus, and one of the primary reasons why we have seen that there's been large-scale destruction is because a lot of their air assets, they were operating from airfields in Belarus. With video journalist Surendra Singh Rawat, this is Shaban Sen reporting for Republic TV.